Hi, this is Dean from Cell Chiller. Hey, I wanted to talk to you all about the Responsible Ice product that we make. Okay, first off, we make a 10-pound reusable ice pack. So we have two 10-pound Rees in here, Responsible Ice, that's what we call them, inside this cooler. They've been in here for 4 days now, exactly 4 days. Okay, right now it's got 1 case of soda in there. This will hold 2 1/2 cases of beer, soda, what have you. All right, and I got some pictures of that, and we'll include that on the website also. But we're gonna see what the temperature is in one of these cans right now here after 4 days in a cooler. Right now, the outside temperature right now in Lake Havasu City is probably about 85. It's gonna be maybe about 100 and maybe 95, 98 today. But this temperature probe's pretty warm. Anyway, let's stick it in here, and we'll see what this temperature after 4 days, what 2 10-pound reusable ice packs can do for you. Okay. The advantage here is that you're never going to have to buy ice again, especially if you own more than one of these. You could always have one freezing and be using one all day long. All summer long, you can have an ice cold cooler and never have to buy ice again. You just keep it one in the freezer and one in your cooler. It'll just take that one out of your freezer when you're all done, and then when that's frozen, and put it in your cooler. And then the next day, you just take that one out of your cooler and put it back in your freezer. So after 4 days with 2 10-pound ice packs in here, it still keeps this soda right here at 51.8 degrees, which is a really nice drinkable temperature. All right, so let's talk about this Cell Chiller Re. All right, this is a 10-pound, and these are, they're pretty much all the way thawed out right now. This says 5-day, excuse me, it says in this cooler right here, the Lifetime 55 quart cooler, up to 7-day ice retention. These right here are ice cold right now, but I can tell there's maybe just a little bit of ice left in there. I can feel it sloshing around, all right? But this is a 10-pound reusable ice pack. It's got 10 pounds of water in it, just like 10 pounds of ice does. The difference is that our 10 pounds of water, which is plain water, it's actually plain Lake Havasu City water, all right? And it's sealed inside, all right? And because it's sealed inside, you know how water wants to expand when it freezes. Well, it does that inside here too, because it's got plain water. Not chemicals like other companies use with ice pack, but this is plain water. A physical property of water is when you freeze it, it wants to expand up to 9%. If you can harness that pressure or keep it from expanding like that, it drops the lowering temperature, or drops the freezing temperature, just like other companies that make ice packs do with chemicals. We do it naturally. So this is permanently sealed, ultrasonically sealed, no adhesives or chemicals or glues or anything to hold this cap on. It'll never come off. You've got 10 pounds of plain water sealed inside, permanently sealed, ultrasonically. It'll never come out. So you have a 10-pound ice pack that you stick in your freezer, and when it's frozen, I'll show you some pictures of that in a little while, but it swells up, okay? But it's harnessing that pressure inside while it freezes, and it actually can get up down as low as 10 degrees, about 22 degrees below freezing in an average freezer, in your average home freezer, okay? So it weighs about 10 pounds. You stick this in your cooler, and it doesn't have to go upright like this. You can put it like this, you can put it sideways. You don't have to have 2, you can only use 1. I used 2 because we were doing a test. You could use a smaller cooler, it can go upside down, it can go on top. You can even use this to chill wine bottles, okay? What I can tell you also is that this little cavity right here is a nice cavity. It fits an ultralight really nicely right here. And if you need to cool something really quickly, you can with this cavity. Another thing that I haven't told you about this yet is that Circulates Air. When this is frozen, if there is a temperature differential around the outside air and the air around the core of this device, where those holes are, it will constantly passively flow air through this opening while it's inside your cooler. So imagine this is constantly circulating air passively in your cooler. You have a good cooler that's sealed up. There is no possibility of any hot air transferring with cold air as it comes in and out, okay? A good cooler with ice packs, you'll never buy ice again, and actually you get better results. We had these cans right here as low as 39.9 degrees, all right, after 2 days. All right. So owning these things right here, all right, give you quite a few options. One, you could just use it for replacement ice. You know, you just use it instead of buying ice. Keep your stuff cold. In the event of an emergency, you have this thing in your freezer already, you can take this thing out of your freezer and stick it in your refrigerator and keep that food in your refrigerator that we know you paid way more than $22 for. Keep that food in your refrigerator fresh for a few more days. And if you have an earthquake or some other emergency that you need to keep your refrigerator ice cold. Now, another advantage to a product like this is that, let's say you have pets and you've got to leave all day and you leave a dish of water outside for them. Okay? This 10-pound ice pack, you can place this right into your pet dishwater and it will keep that water about 60 degrees all day long in any temperature. It keeps it nice and fresh. Go out and test your water. If you leave your pet dish water outside all day long, go out and feel it about 5 o'clock in the afternoon and tell me if you want to drink that on a hot day. I bet you don't. Take care of your pets too. Just another use for this sort of thing. All right, again, look at it. This has 24 cans in it right here. You could fit another 36 cans in there. This will hold 60 cans of soda, beer, what have you, with 2 ice packs. You don't have to use 2. If you use 2, it'll go for 4 days in this cooler. All right, if you're just going to use it for the day, 1 will do fine with a good cooler like this. Again, good cooler. It is a good cooler. But this cooler is pretty special. We've done a lot of testing on it. It's a lifetime 55-quart cooler. It's made in America. We wanted to make sure it was a made in America product. Well, just like the Cell Chillery, this is made in America too, 100%. So we wanted to choose a product that was made in America, good quality, showed what our product can actually do, because it actually works amazing, and this product actually fit the bill. And the best part, not just that it's made in America and that it's really accessible because you can get it at Walmart. The best part is this mid-size cooler right here, the 55, you can get for 97 bucks at Walmart. They make a smaller one, a 28 quart, for $78, which is an awesome cooler. We've done a lot of testing on that too. So my advice is to get a good cooler and then invest in some reusable ice. You'll be amazed at what you can do with it and the different things that you'll be able to use this thing for. It's a great tool, just another tool to make your life easier and better. Anyway, from Lake Havasu City, this is Dean with Cell Chiller Incorporated. We make responsible ice, and you can check it out, responsibleice.com.